Just like physical training, we can do the same from a psychological stress perspective. And this is particularly important for roles such as military or first responders who might find themselves in really high stress, high consequence environments on a day-to-day basis where their role is quite literally the difference between life and death. And if we think of the example of a firefighter, for instance, who might have been called to go into a burning building to rescue people that are known to be trapped inside, if you take the average person who hasn't had any training in that role and put them in that situation, it's likely that that acute stress, both physical and psychological, will push them well past that optimal point in the Yerkes-Dodson curve. Their performance will drop off and maybe push them into a full-blown fight, flight or freeze response where they're just not functional at all. And that's a byproduct of them not having had the physical training to be able to wear all the kit a firefighter needs to wear, to be wearing the breathing apparatus, to be carrying all the bits and bobs and the hoses and what have you. But equally from a mental perspective, just that psychological stress of going into that high-risk environment with the really high consequence task at hand of trying to find and save people. So this is where the training pipelines for military members, first responders, provides this stress inoculation. So that firefighter over time through their training pipeline and their experiences up to that particular event will have been exposed to these stresses in a controlled fashion. They will have worn the kit, they will have developed their physical fitness, and they will have faced reality-based training scenarios that push them into a psychologically stressful state to be able to get that stress inoculation so that on the day they can perform well in that acute high-stress environment.